Hello, everyone. My name is Samir. Good afternoon. So today we are going to talk about extensibility of the Power Platform. And I'm a program manager on the data integration team in Business Application Group. I help build connectors for the Power Platform, which includes PowerApps, Flow, Power BI, and also Logic Apps.
And I'm Hemant. I'm a program manager on PowerApps UserX team. So I'll start again. I'm Hemant. I am program manager on PowerApps user experience team. I own the components related to custom control framework, client extensibility, and the controls.
OK. So briefly, extensibility for the Power Platform is a very, very broad topic, right? So here in this session, we are going to cover a brief overview of the Power Platform in case you guys haven't used any of the products that I just talked about. And then we'll deep dive into custom connectors and how you can do extensibility on the client side as well as on the server side for PowerApps and Common Data Service. So when we talk about the Power Platform, we are talking about an application platform where people can come and build business applications, right? And with that, the kind of applications that you can build with Power BI, you can have all the insights application. You can build nice reporting dashboards, right? With Power Apps, you can build, with a low-code, no-code experience, rich set of application for the web, for the mobile. And with Microsoft Flow, you can automate your business processes. All these are driven by what we call as the Common Data Service, which is where you store your business entities and the business data. And then these are powered by the data connectors, which gives you connectivity to a bunch of services, right? That's what we call as the Power Platform. Now, as you can see, this is built on top of Azure. We also give extensibility for the pro developers as well. So it's a pretty broad area, right? So in this session, there are a lot of extensibility points when we talk about the Power Platform, right? But in this session, we're not going to cover all of them, basically. So the kind of extensibility that you can do, for instance, in Power Apps and CDS is you can build custom connectors. You can embed your application, right? You can build a serverless serverless service using Azure Functions, and you can use that to extend your logic. You can have for client-side extensibility, server-side extensions for the Common Data Service as well. Similarly, on the Flow side, you can use custom connectors. You can embed your Flow. You can use Azure Functions, right? These are all extensibility points, right? And similarly, in Power BI, custom connectors again, custom visuals, right? The custom visuals you have, and Power BI also you can embed it in your own application as well. So there are a lot of extensibility points. Each of these areas are probably a topic by itself. So we are not going to cover everything. In this session, we are going to talk about custom connectors, especially in the context of Power Apps and Flow. And Hemant is going to cover about client-side extensibility for model-driven apps and server-side extensions for CDS. We also have a bunch of other sessions, as you attend some of the sessions. We have sessions tomorrow. We have a session on custom connector for Power BI as well. That's also a good session if you are interested in Power BI and how you build connectors for Power BI. That's one session that you can go. And you can check out a few other sessions as well. All right. So custom connectors. So here, when we talk about custom connectors, we're going to focus on Power Apps and Flow. So how many of you have built a custom connector? Right? Great. How many of you have used Power Apps? All right, great. Flow? Anyone? Oh, that's a lot. That's good. OK, so a connector for Power Apps and Flow, as the name suggests, allows you to connect to some service, right? So to some external data service. And the way I define it is it's a wrapper of an API, the key word being the API, right? So, and I'll tell you why that is interesting, why the word API is interesting. Because in order to build a connector, you need an API. So today, we have over 200 connectors for Power Apps and Flow, right? So all of these are available out of the box. These are standard connectors. And they provide connectivity to a lot of cloud-based SaaS services, file, database, even to on-premise data systems. And the way we have built these connectors is initially we started building all this in-house ourselves, but now we have our partners basically who are building almost all the connectors that show up. And every week we kind of release new connectors on the platform. So this number keeps growing. With custom connectors, what happens is if you don't have connectivity to any of this system, right, and you want connectivity to it, that's where you can build custom connectors. A custom connector is something which is available for yourself, for your organization, basically. So why would you build a custom connector? This is very simple, right? If you are an enterprise developer, you want to develop an app, right? Or you want to automate your business process using Flow, and you want to connect to some data or some service, which we don't provide out of the box, right? So custom connector is a solution for you, right? And that service could be just because it's an internal service that you're using in your organization, right? So then you can build custom connectors. Or in many cases, I don't know how many of you guys ran into this problem, we give you a connector, but it just doesn't have the functionality that you need in your application, right? And you you get frustrated, basically, right? So custom connector, again, is a way to help you in those scenarios, basically. If you are a partner or an ISV and you own an API, so building a custom connector is a great way for your customer to reach to your service. You can integrate with the existing over 200 connectors that we have. Once you build a connector for the Power Platform, people can use PowerApps, for instance, to develop apps in an entirely different way. And it will increase the exposure and the adoption for your service, basically. So we want you to build connectors for the Power Platform. And we are going to show you how you do that. So let's start with a quick demo of how we do that. All right. So before you build a connector, right, the first thing that you have to do is, OK, what connector do I want to build, right? So for this demo, we are going to use Yelp, OK? And as I said, to build a connector, you need an API. So what you do is you go to Yelp, you try to figure out, OK, does Yelp provide an API that I can, for which I want to build a connector for, right? So they have a great API. You go to, I searched for Yelp API, and it takes me to this page, basically. I started reading, what kind of APIs they have. And in this case, they have an API where you can search for business, right? So I started reading the documentation, and the first thing it says that you need to have a key for the authentication, right? So you go and get a key, basically. And then we can start building the API. We can start building the connector. So now we go back to the Flow portal. So this is a brand new environment. Nothing should be there. So I go to the Custom Connector tab. And as you can see, I don't have any connector. So you can say, create custom connector, give a name. So say Yelp. Let's call it Yelp Demo. And once you do that, it asks for some information where it says upload a connector icon. So you can go there. If you have an icon, you can upload the icon. Yeah, I have a nice icon. You can give a background color if you want. You can give some descriptions. You can say my Yelp demo, right? And it asks you to provide the host, the API endpoint. So again, you go to the Yelp endpoint, and this is the API endpoint. So you can just copy this, put it here, and you go to the next tab, which is the security, right? So in this case, it asks you, we support a different kind of authentication model. Yelp uses API key, so I select that API key. The moment I do that, it asks me for a few things, which is, OK, where do you want to send the API key, right? So if you go back to Yelp and look at the authentication page, basically it says that use an API key. And to authenticate with API calls, you set the authorization header. Basically, this is what you do. So it said, OK, that's fine. Let's just copy this one and say, you can say API key, and you can say the parameter name is authorization, and it goes in the header, right? That's all we have to do. And now this is where I start defining the definitions for the APIs for my connector, right? And I said, we want to add an operation. We want to add a new action for searching the business. So I click on new action. I say search business. I can give a few description, but this is what we need, right? I give an operation ID. And then I have to define, how to call that API. So you can import from a sample. So you click on this one. And if you look into the Yelp API now, right, for search, this is the one, right? So I have to make a call to this endpoint, right, a get endpoint. So I say get, and this is the URL that, I have a nice URL with the parameters. So I can just put it here. So basically, this is the same endpoint that we are calling, api.yelp/v3business/search, terms, location, strings, and all. And I can say import. Now, when I do that, it automatically identifies a few query parameters as well, like what is the search term to be used, what is the location, latitude, longitude, and all, right? So if you want, you can edit some of these properties to say that, OK, by default, none of these are required parameters. But if you want, you can say, hey, this is a required parameters, for instance, right? And so you may want to say, OK, the search term is required, and we also want the location to be, say, required, right? Now you have defined how to invoke that API. Definitely, you also need to define, OK, how do you get the response, right? For that one, you can say add a default response, right? And good thing about Yelp is they also give you, how that response look like, right? So you can just copy this one, which I've already done here, and let's just copy the response format. I go back to my screen, and I simply say, OK, here is what we have. And I simply say import. Right? So now I do that. You can see that it has all the fields basically based on the sample response data that I have, right? All right. So we have defined an operation where we define the request, we define the response, and that's it. That's how you build a connector. So you click on create the connector, and this will go ahead and build a connector for you, basically. Now you can start using the connector. So before we do that, let's see if it really works, OK? So you have a test tab as well. So you can say new connection, right? And as I said, we have defined API key, so it expects an API key. I also have the API key here. And hopefully this is the one. Yeah, looks like this is the one. So I create a connection for it. Whoops. Right, OK. So this is the connection that we just created right now, OK? Want to search for, say, a sushi bar somewhere in Orlando, right? And you click on test connection. OK, so it does take a few minutes for the operation to be reflected because I just created it, but it should just work. So now, once we created this connector, what you can do is you can go back to Flow or PowerApps. So let's go back to Flow, right? I'll just open another tab, basically. And I can create a new flow, and you will start seeing this API that we have. So let's create a flow from blank, right? And now let's pick a trigger for us. A flow is essentially, is where you can do business process automation. So it has a trigger that kicks off the flow, and then you have a series of actions where you can, perform what you want to do, right? So in our case, let's just take a, manual trigger where if you push a button on your Flow mobile app, basically this flow will get run. And then, we search for our, hopefully by this time, it should show up for the Yelp connector. And yes, we just have the Yelp connector now, so you can You select the search action that we just created, and now you can specify the term. Now let's say I want to get this input from my mobile, so you can say this is my search term, right? And you can use this one as the search term, right? And the location could be, I can say the city, or it could be the latitude. Oops. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We can ignore the latitude and longitude basically. So once you do this, you can save your flow, right? And then you can save, and you can say test, right? So when you run the test, basically this is just a simulation. Basically, it will ask you what input you want to do. So you say continue, and this is a search term that I want to do, and we were looking for sushi, right? So I can say run the flow, and yeah, the flow has run successfully, and you can see that you're getting the result from the output here, right? So you're getting the result now. So this is how easy you create a connector. So let's see how we can use the same connector from PowerApp as well, right? So I have a PowerApp, which is a blank PowerApp basically. It has nothing basically. I just created it like right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a gallery basically where, okay? So I insert a gallery. Okay, so this is where I want to show my search result. So let's just move it down, okay? And I'm going to also insert, say, an input text box, right? So which is where I want to specify my search term, basically. Now, you want to use the connector. The way you do it is you go to the View tab, right? You go to Data Sources, and you say Add a data source, right? And right here, you can see all the connections that you have in your environment. So in this case, we just created a connection for the Yelp demo, our connector. So I just use that. And then this, it will pull the metadata for your connector. It will get added, basically. And then you can start using your connector in the gallery. So I go to the gallery. I will say Yelp. Oops. Yeah, Yelp demo. And the moment I put Yelp demo, I see this action called search business, which is what we have. And I want to use this, right? This is text input one.text. So this is how you specify the location as well. So let's say that we want looking for in Orlando, right? And if you want, you can also specify the latitude and the longitude as well. So you can say latitude as location. Yep, location dot latitude, and you can say you can pass the longitude as well. Sorry, guys. Location dot longitude, right? And we will, from the result, we're going to pick the business, right? So now this will associate the items in the gallery with those, with our API call, right? So now what we can also do is we can look at the fields, and you can see that, okay, this has an image. So for the image, we are going to use, there's something called, image, sorry, this item dot, oops. Oh, I have a typo. Which one is that? Curly close, yeah. Sorry, guys. That's what happens when you don't copy paste the formula. Okay, so now we should hopefully get this fixed, right? Sorry, properties of the gallery. We have the fields for this one. Hopefully, I should just be able to say image URL, right? And this is the image URL we want. And for this item, let's say we want the name. And for the next one, the subtitle, we want to say maybe the phone number, right? Okay. So I still seems like I still have an issue. Try reopen failed. The app is not authorized to use the service. Interesting. Okay. So we have to figure out what is happening here. But what I can show you is I can quickly go to our different environment, which is where I have created an app before. So this is the same app. And I'll show you like how it works in this environment, right? So as is open up, right, I want to tell you that, hey, it didn't take me a lot of time basically to create the connector. Basically, we saw the connector working in Flow, right? What was taking me time was to use that connector in PowerApps. For some reason, that one doesn't seem to be working. But I've just done the demo in the morning, and I'm going to show you like how that works, right? So it's the same thing. We have the gallery icon, and I'm using the same formula. And if you look at all the fields, basically, this is too small, so let's just open it up. So I just added, some control where you can see the ratings as well, the phone number. Now, if you run this, and if you search for, say, sushi now, you should be able to see all the, sushi places in Orlando, which is nearby, right? So the point here is it brings the power of, just building a custom connector and to be able to use it in PowerApps, right? It takes me, less than 5 minutes to maybe create that connector, right? So now let me go back to the presentation. So yes, it doesn't take a lot of time to build a custom connector. So I'm just going to quickly talk to you about how that connector works, right? So we have Flow and PowerApps, which is where you call the connectors, and then you have the REST API, right? As I said, in order to build a connector, you need a REST API, right? And the keyword being the API. And what we have is we have something called an APIM gateway. It is the same Azure API management account that we used, where we host all the custom connectors, right? So this is where all the definition goes, And then we also maintain, every time you create a connection, we have a secure store where we store all these tokens, basically, right? The token could be the credentials. It could be the API key. It could be, if your API works on OAuth, it could be a token or username password. Many of the authentication schemes we support. And then when a call comes from Flow or PowerApps, it's always in the context of a connector, what operation you want to call, and voice connection ID, right? And in the APIM gateway, we do a couple of validation. First, do I have the permission to even make that call, right? So I create a connection, somebody else cannot make that call, right? And then we also make sure that, OK, are you calling too many times? So we have like some throttling quotas, basically, where we do some basic validation. If everything is fine, we go ahead and fetch the credentials for the connection in which you're making that call. And then we translate that into something that the backend API can understand. So this is in terms of what exact query parameter you need to pass, what is the payload, so we transfer all that. And finally, we send the response back. So it's fairly simple, but if you know how it works, sometimes when people are building custom connectors, they figure out that something is not working. So if you have this mental model, then things become very easy. Now, what happens if you don't have a REST API, right? For instance, we have connectors for SQL. We have connectors for FTP. They don't have REST API. So simple. You first stand up a REST API. So the SQL connector that we have, for instance, we have a custom web API, basically, that exposes a REST API on one side, which is what we register as the connector, and docs SQL on the other side. And similarly, we do that for FTP for most of the other connectors where you don't have REST API, right? And it doesn't matter how you build that web API, basically, right? You can use any technology stack that you are comfortable with. You can use ASP.NET Web API. You can use Azure Functions as well. And it doesn't even have to be Azure for that matter, right? I mean, you can host it in wherever you want to host your API. At the end of the day, all we need is an API. if your data is on the premise, we use what we call as an on-premise data gateway, right? And again, the architecture is essentially the same. You want to connect to some REST API, we will allow you to do that using the on-premise data gateway. We have a talk session on the on-premise data gateway coming up tomorrow as well. So if you guys are interested in how it works, how that on-premise data gateway works, that would be a good session for you to attend as well. OK. Now, let me just recap like what you need to do to develop a custom connector. First, you need to understand the API for the service, right? And this is where, honestly, where we spend a lot of time, especially in my team, because we don't know, right? There are like hundreds of services, and we don't know everything. And this is where, if you want that API, you already know this one, how to do it. You can either start from scratch, as I just showed you, right? Or you can use an open API definition. Open API is the new standard that allows you to describe a REST API. We support that. Or you can use a Postman collection. So many API developers use Postman, fairly common tool. If you have a Postman collection, if you're comfortable using that, you can define your Postman collection, and you can import that, and we will be able to generate an open API definition for you to begin with. And then you set up the authentication. We support different authentication scheme. Your API could be an open API, right? Like Wikipedia, for instance. There are a lot of open APIs. It could take basic username, password, API key, as I showed you. We support OAuth 2, and this is very, very popular, including Azure AD and a bunch of other identity provider. So if you implement standard OAuth 2 protocol, we allow you to use that as well. And for the on-premise services, you can use Windows authentication as well. And then you define the operation, right? You start adding the operation, right? If you have already defined it in your open API definition, which is fine, but you can use our UI to define the operation as I showed. And then you save and test your connector, and you repeat this over and over again, right? So this is how you build connectors, basically. OK, so as I showed you, building a connector is fairly straightforward, right? We have seen people where they are able to build a working functional connector in just a few hours, basically, right? It's as simple as that. But what takes time is typically, you want to do a couple of things, basically, to improve the end user experience, like the fit and finish, basically. So you want to make sure that you keep in mind the people who are going to use your connector. So you want to make sure you have descriptions, right? You have descriptions for your connector, for all the operations, for all the input parameters, the output parameters, right? You give some friendly names. You add more operations. Initially, we typically ask you to start small. But then we also say that, OK, whatever set of operations that you provide is kind of meaningful. And if you want to use Flow, there are more stuff that you can do. You can improve the user experience. For instance, if you use some of the out-of-the-box connectors in Flow, you will see that sometimes when you have an input parameter, we give you a drop-down, where users can select. That's something what we call as dynamic values, right? So those are things that you can do. And similarly, let's say you use a SharePoint connector. You have a drop-down where you can select a particular SharePoint list. And based on the list that you select, we give you the columns, right? So those are dynamically, we go and figure out, based on the table, the SharePoint list that the user has selected, what columns the SharePoint list we have, and then we show you that. So those are called dynamic schemas. So those are the things where we spend more time improving the end user experience for your connector. And definitely, you can add triggers, basically. And we support webhooks. We support a polling mechanism as well, right? So I'm not going to show you all this stuff. But these are the things where you spend time, actually. OK, so you build and develop your custom connector, right? You will test out the custom connector. You'll probably build an application on top of it. And then what you do is you share your connector in your organization, basically, right? And you can share it to everyone in the organization, or you can share it to a specific group of people, to a single person. It's all up to you, basically. You can do that. And this is the steps that you take for building custom connector. However, if you are an ISV, right, the last step that you want to do is once you do all this stuff, you can submit to Microsoft for certification, right? And what that allows you to do is it allows once certified, it allows everyone to see your connectors, That's how we build all our over 200 custom connectors that we have. And there are a lot of benefit to certifying your connector, as I just said, right? It increases the exposure, the adoption of your service, right? And the good thing is, it's the same connector that you build work for Microsoft Flow. It works for PowerApps. It also works for Logic Apps. You don't have to invest in multiple connectors for each of this platform, right? So you build once, we deploy it, we certify it for all the services, and suddenly, you now have a whole entire new set of platform where people can use data in your service. And also, we'll show you, we are also investing in how we can make it work in Power BI. And as I just said, it doesn't take a lot of time for building the connectors. It's a good ROI given the, given the fact that, it certainly expands the platform how people can interact with your service. So what is next? What is coming next, right? So these are the things that we have so far. I strongly encourage everyone to start building custom connectors. We are using PowerApps. Don't get blocked by the fact that you don't have a connector out of the box, or the connector out of the box is not, doesn't have the functionality that you need. It's very easy to build custom connectors. Many people do it. A lot of people build custom connectors today. So what's coming, right? So the charter for our team is to help you guys build all these connectors. So we got a lot of feedback. So before I came to Ignite, we had a planning session, basically, and I started reaching out to a bunch of partners who have been building connectors on our platform. One consistent feedback was we need to improve on documentation, right? And we need to have a developer guide, right? We'll keep doing that. We'll share more samples on how you can write triggers, how you can write some of the advanced stuff, right? We don't have all of that covered today. So this is one big area of investment. The other one, which we got some feedback, and which is what we want to do, is we want to go to an open source development model, right? So as I said, right, building a custom connector is very easy, right? So if we have a connector and it doesn't give the functionality that you need, you can easily build your own custom connectors. And I said there are a lot of people who have done that, right? They connect to Microsoft Graph, for instance, right, to get more data into PowerApps. Unfortunately, today, it's not possible for those developers to contribute back, basically. So we want to get to an open source model, a community-driven model where we will open source some of the connectors. You should be able to extend that. And you should be able to contribute back as well, right? So this is, again, one area of investment that we want to do. And then the third one is what we call as policies. Sometimes when you make an API call, the API, typically most APIs are developed with pro developers in mind, right? But in this case, when we talk about custom connectors, the API translates into some what we call as actions, which is supposed to be used by business user, right? So sometimes what happens is the APIs are not exactly in a way that you would want a business user to understand, basically, right? So this is where policy templates come in, so that you can customize how the API works. Okay, so again, this is one thing when we talk with partner. Where they have asked for certain customizations, and we are planning to invest there so that we can open it up. And the last one, as I said, is we want to move to a model where we have a unified connector development. So today, the connector that you develop works for PowerApps, works for Flow, works for Logic Apps. We are also trying to see how we can make it work for Power BI. And I'm just going to show you a demo on how that works. Interestingly, okay. So I have Power BI here, right? So I say get data, right? And it brings me all the nice data, but it doesn't have Yelp, right? Okay. So this demo, by the way, just to set the context, is right. It's a preview, basically. We have just started investing in this one. So it doesn't have any fancy UI or something like that. I just got the latest build on Friday. I was not even sure whether I'll be able to show the demo or not. So if it doesn't work, don't blame me. All right, so we just have a command line tool called Open API to what we call as Maze. And what it is going to do is it's going to connect to my service and pull down the connector that we have built, and it's going to generate a connector for Power BI. Right? That's the only thing that's going to do. And so it says enter location to generate this project, or press enter for default. Let's put it here. So let's put it here. Right? So I press this location and enter the connector name to download artifacts for. This is where we give the fancy name of the connector. Okay. So thankfully, this is a connector that I've created before. So I'm just going to put it here. And then what the tool is doing is it will go connect to the service. It will download a bunch of artifacts, including the Swagger definition for the API that you have. And then it will generate all that. So it asks me a name of the connector, basically. So we can say Yelp Ignite demo. Okay? So now we should be having a Yelp Ignite demo on this. All right? You got this, right? So now I can just open this. And as you can see, it is a Visual Studio project, basically. We talked about, hey, should we directly generate a connector, or should we develop a Visual Studio project? Now, for Power BI, what we have an SDK, what we call as a Power Query SDK, which allows you to build a connector for Power BI, right? So this is what all it's doing is generating a project which allows you to build a connector for Power BI, right? I'm just going to quickly show you that this ended the connector. So now let me just build this connector. Build started, build succeeded. So now I go back. I should have, a connector. Now I just copy this connector, okay? And let me just drop it into the custom connector folder for Power BI, okay? So I just drop the connector that we just built, right? So now when I go back to Power BI, now I say get data. What the get data is will now be able to discover this custom connector, hopefully, right? So if I scroll down, there is a Yelp Ignite demo here that we just created. Now I can say connect to it. It's a preview connector. So I said OK, and it will ask me to provide my API key, right? When it comes up. OK, it's interesting. Yeah, it's coming up here. OK, so let's go back and get our API key again. I say connect. And as you can see, it has the same function that we created here, right? So now I can say search for, let's say, Indian food, OK, and say Orlando, right? And I would say apply, and you can see it's evaluating, and we are getting the record, right? Why is the edit button not enabled? Oh yeah, sorry guys. Okay, so now I'll load the data basically in Power Query, basically, right? So you can see the data. Oops. Should be able to see the data here. So you can see that it has all the data that we have from the Yelp API. Now I can go and select, say, I can do a bunch of stuff now, right? I have an image URL, I have a location, right? So I can expand this one, for instance. And let's just say I don't want everything. OK, let's use the latitude and the longitude, basically, the coordinates, right? Let's just expand this one. And I can sort it by maybe the rating. And I can say, OK, let's keep only the top, say, 10 rows. OK? And that's it. I have a connector working in Power BI as well. So I should be able to see all the data here. And now you can, if you have the data model, you can plot all the results basically. But in the interest of time, I'm just going to show you that we get all the data here, right? So with just this is something that we are working on. We are planning to invest here. So there is a lot of potential for people who want to build custom connectors, especially for partners and ISV. If you invest in our platform, we want to see you build connectors. Reach out to us, and we'll be very, very excited to see your connectors on our platform. All right. So next, I think this is what we have on connectors. Hemant is going to talk about other extensibility we have.
Okay, awesome. Can you guys hear me okay? So quick show of hands, folks who have used PowerApps model-driven PowerApps. Not very many. And what about CDS? Okay. So what I'm going to do today is I'll cover some of the extensibility points for the client on model-driven PowerApps and also on the server side. The core key takeaway from this session is to kind of have an overview of all the pro developer extensibility capabilities which are offered by the platform and choose the right tools to solve your problem. So I'll show the diagram again, which Samir just kind of was displaying. So we are today covering the PowerApps model along with the CDS service. So what's in it for me? So I'll be showing you the high-level architecture of the system. What are the capabilities of the core CDS platform? Options for pro developers to extend the system on the client layer and on the server layer. End of the day, I think if somebody is developing on the platform, they need to understand the capabilities across the stacks. There are problems which are better solved on the client side, maybe just using the designer, or you need to write the code. And there are specific problems which need to be solved on the server side. So choosing the right place where you need to invest, either to extend the system or write the code, is one of the key takeaways from this session. So at the high level, there is a CDS platform, which is sitting at the heart of Dynamics customer engagement, PowerApps model, PowerApp canvas. This has a rich functionality of entities, relationships, metadata around those entities. And then there is a client layer. This diagram only shows PowerApps model, and it has 3 supported clients today, which is web, mobile, and mail apps, which is the Outlook extension. To kind of extend a little bit on the diagram, you see the core PowerApps CDS platform has the capability of incorporating business processes, security, entity, relationship, and things like that as part of the core offering. And the UI designers for these offerings give you quick point-and-click capabilities where you can set up certain rules without writing a single line of code. On the client side, similarly, we have certain extensibility options, which are highlighted by the gear icon, which means on the client side, too, you can start with simple designers for various capabilities and accordingly write code to extend them. So this diagram sort of tells where to start from. So whenever there is a customization need for particular scenarios, you always should start at the client layer because that's the easiest one and with the minimal impact, and you get a lot of returns. And also on the client layer, you start with simple designer-based extensibility and then moves towards more complex one. So the first one of it is custom business apps. This is the capability which is provided through a designer, as you can see on the right, where someone can choose specific entities, views, business process definitions to be applied to that business module so that when the end user sees it, those are the only things available to him so that he can focus on the right job. The second one is business rules and recommendation. So this piece basically allows customizers to create the business rule using UI-driven editor. So things like simple business domain knowledge, like if revenue is greater than $20,000, set the opportunity rating to warm. These things can be done using the designer without writing any code. The third one is web resources, JavaScript, and client API. So this one kind of requires the coding capability. Somebody would need to write code to extend the platform to achieve the scenarios which are not part of, offered as the part of the designers. So what you can do is you can insert your UI element using HTML web resources, or you can inject code into the client application using JavaScript files. So in a sense, when we talk about extensibility options, certain things like authentication, security, all of those things are taken care by the platform, and your code runs in context of the operation it's performing. So that way, it's easy for a pro developer to focus just on the piece which is required to extend the system. At the highest level, we offer certain set of APIs which deal with certain areas where pro developers can go and extend the code. So like if you are on the form, there is a offering for the form context model, which means that you have access to the attributes, the sections, the fields on the form. Similarly, for the grid, you have APIs which are specific to grid. And then there is a core XRM object which gives capabilities to device API. So if in your business logic or implementation you want to call camera, barcode scanner, things like that, you can just use one line of code and get those capabilities shown in the user interface. The next one is PowerApps Control Framework. So taking the extensibility capabilities to the next level, what we've done is we have exposed the core control building experience to the developers who want to kind of extend the system beyond the capabilities which were provided by web resources. So to give you a brief overview, the new unified interface for the model apps is built on PowerApps Control Framework. And right now we have sort of both the stacks for the legacy web client and the modern unified interface. But going forward, we want to gel it with just the unified interface so that all the pro developers, ISVs, and partners can extend the core system. So think of PowerApps Control Framework as an API provider, which gives you capability to plug in your control, which automatically gets authentication, metadata, data about the system, and then it can focus on just building the experience which is needed to be actually coded. So it transforms into all the supported form factors. We have APIs to build responsive controls. So if you look at the new unified interface, it works on desktop, web, mobile, and Outlook. So accordingly, you can also write the controls which are at par with the core platform. So three main components in order to write the control. You need to have a manifest file which describe what the control is, what's the name of the control, version, library dependencies, and resources. The second one is control implementation. So right now we support JavaScript and TypeScript control authoring experience. And the third one is resource file, all the resources control might need. This could be images, dependent libraries, localization files, CSS files, and things like that. Right now, the PCF is in private preview, and as the part of preview, we offer the typing file, which tells about the APIs which are available. We have few sample controls which implement these preview APIs to showcase the usage. There is a PowerShell script which bundles these controls into solution. So one of the core thing with extending the CDS system is that all the customizations can be bundled into a solution and can be moved across systems. And the last one is documentation. We have documentation around building the controls, how to get started, what are the best practices, and things like that. So if you guys are interested, reach out to me, and we can evaluate whether you can get access to the preview. The second one is CDS server-side extensibility. So this component basically talks about extensibility options which are available on the server side, where somebody can actually go and write .NET code to deploy it on the server. Again, it starts with the simple scenarios of a designer-based experience where somebody can write business rules. So we talked about business rules in the first section of the client-side extensibility too. So if you extend the scope to entity, which means the business rule can run on the server side too. So all the client application which use either SDK endpoints, plugins, or workflows will have that rule applied onto the server too. So this is again a designer experience. Without writing any code, you have the capability to execute certain code on the server. The next one is Flow. So Flow, as many of you are familiar with, offers capability to automate events or workflows across the system. So within the CDS model-driven app, you can create a flow which says, on triggering of an event like somebody posting on the on Twitter, tagging the company name, automatically creates an Excel file or creates a record in dynamic system for follow-up. So things like that can be utilized using the flow. The next one is workflow capability. So workflow basically allows you to create more automated server-side extensions which are targeted to CDS. So for workflow, you can trigger workflow on certain events. In this case, for example, you can write a workflow that when an account record is created, you run a process or a backend process to create a corresponding activity or a corresponding follow-up item. So whenever the workflows are created and are defined as synchronous or asynchronous workflows, on triggering of those certain events, the server-side extension for that code happens, and which is seamless to the user. So in a sense, you don't build the UI for this. These are the background jobs which automatically take care of business processes you are targeting. The next one is event framework and plugin registration tool. So eventing framework is heart of CDS system. This defines all the events to which the server-side extensions can respond to. So events like create, retrieve multiple, assign, delete. So on these events, on the server, you can create your extension points, known as plugins, to react to those events. And there are certain capabilities on where you can choose where that particular piece of code is going to run and in which stage. So this tool has a capability to create a new plugin. So in the screen, as you can see, you can register a new step, which allows you to create a plugin, a snippet of code which comes from iPlugin interface, and you can have access to the context, the data context of the call coming in, and also you'll have all the authentication and the knobs to run it in different contexts. And again, you can choose the plugin to be synchronous or asynchronous. And there is a capability to have different timings on when this plugin runs. So not just the execution order, but the context of the execution can be chosen to be either done in the pre-validation phase, where you can evaluate the data coming in, and based upon your evaluation, you can either cancel the plugin or modify the data before it goes for the actual execution. The next one is Azure Service Integration. So in the Azure Service Integration piece, you can have a code running as the part of the plugin, which knows how to integrate with the service bus and other Azure capabilities, right? So Event Hub, for example, has a plugin where you can pass your Dynamics execution context to the Event Hub, so that Event Hub can process the event and pass it on to the other services. Webhooks is another capability which allows a pub-sub kind of capability. You can write your own service to have this dynamic CDS system publish the data on the webhooks, and accordingly your service can process that data. With that, we covered a lot of topics. We are running a little short of time, so I kind of moved a little faster than I intended to. But in the end, I think the core takeaway from this whole, the slides we discussed is to kind of know what are the different areas or extensibility points available to the developers. Start with customizations, things which can be customized using the editors, and then go to actually writing code. You can start with the client side. That's the place to start extending the system, and then move on to the server side for more complex scenarios. Evaluate the trade-offs, long-term life cycle of your extension, how it's going to scale, how it's going to perform when it's deployed in different geo centers. Performance is another one where you need to understand the diverse need of users and how it can be optimized. For example, the synchronous workflows or the synchronous plugins have the user waiting, right? So what's the user experience? Can this be moved to async flow? And the last one is review best practices. So all the areas like workflow, client API, form designers, we are publishing proactively the best practices to write those extensions, and those should be reviewed, and you can easily evaluate what are the things you can optimize to create something which is performant in the production. So with that, I'll move on to questions and answers, and we'll take questions.
Any questions? So by the way, these are some of the resources that you have. We are going to share the slides. So some of the ones where you have a link, don't worry. I mean, you'll see the link when you get the slides. But if you want to build custom connectors, you can totally go and check out these URLs, basically. Feel free to reach out to us as well. I'll be around in the data integration. We'll be around in the PowerApps, Power Platform board area, basically. So if you have any questions, you can come over there as well. Right now. Thank you.